Alligators and crocodiles are closely related reptiles. Jim can identify an alligator correctly 80% of the time. Unfortunately, he incorrectly identifies 20% of the crocodiles as alligators. You are visiting a swamp in Jim's hometown in the southern part of Florida, the only place in the world where the habitats of these two ancient reptiles intersect. In the swamp, for every one crocodile, there are three alligators. Jim claims that the reptile on your right is an alligator. What is the probability that it is a crocodile? So give this problem a shot. It's a problem that involves probability. It's a fairly challenging problem. So see if you can solve the problem. One more thing to assume is that we are only confusing alligators for crocodiles and crocodiles for alligators. We don't have any other animals involved in this confusion. So try the problem, see if you can solve it. The solution of the video of the solution will follow. Suppose there are 100 crocodiles and 300 alligators in the swamp. The reason we chose those numbers is because 100 is a convenient choice. We're talking about percentages, and there are 3 times as many alligators as crocodiles, so it's an appropriate choice. Now, according to the question, Jim can identify an alligator correctly 80% of the time. So out of 300 alligators, if he were to identify the alligators and he was shown 300 alligators, he would identify 240, which is 80% of 300, correctly. And 60 of them will not be identified as alligators, they'll be identified as crocodiles. He incorrectly identifies 20% of the crocodiles as alligators. So there are 100 crocodiles. If you show Jim 100 crocodiles, he will identify 20 of the crocodiles incorrectly as alligators. That's why we have 20 right here. That's why we have 20 here and 240 here. Now this is a very crucial part of the solution. You really want to make sure you understand how we constructed this table. If you don't understand how the table was constructed, nothing else in the solution will make sense. Now, Jim has identified the animal on your right as an alligator. So we are really talking about this group. Excuse me. We're only talking about this group right here. We are focused on this part of the table. The animal has been identified as an alligator. It could either be an alligator or a crocodile. And so the probability that it's a crocodile has to be 20 over 260, and 260 is the sum of 240 and 20. So the answer is 113. The probability that the animal identified as an alligator is a crocodile is 1 over 13.